Your first fighter, 70 in the cage and fighter out the red corner, Umakhan Ibragimov.
Umakhan fighting out of Eagle Fight Club. Now, James, I've watched Umakhan fight previously in K1 fights, and he's really impressive. Really crisp striking. I saw him fight another fantastic fighter, one of Paul Daly's fighters called Irtazar Haider, who's a fantastic stand-up fighter, really good body shots. Umakhan fought him, and I think it's fair to say he was the underdog, but put on a class act performance and secured the victory. So he's done really well in his stand-up. And I think this is his second MMA fight. He's had one amateur fight and now straight into the pro ranks. So his stand-up's brilliant, but he hails from Dagestan, and anyone who knows anything about MMA recently knows that Dagestani fighters have been taking over the UFC. It's a country with a fantastically rich tradition in wrestling, and he trains at Eagle Fight Club under the watchful eye of Zagi, who's also from Dagestan, whose wrestling is fantastic. So it'll be interesting to see how Umakhan fights tonight, whether he relies on his stand-up or his new skill set of wrestling.
He's up against Artur Alex Alves from Portugal, from the Golden Axe team. Artur's a little bit of an all-rounder, but he's also someone who likes to strike, so we should see some a good striking battle in us.
Now, he's Brazilian, isn't he, James? You'd have thought he had a bit of a BJJ skill set, has he?
He calls himself an all-rounder, so he doesn't mind. He's not going to mind if it goes to the ground at all. But if he had to put his mortgage on it, he'd like to strike.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how his skills fare up against Umakhan's, because Umakhan's is elite level striking.
It should be a barn burner?
Barn burner.
Some great fights tonight so far, and
every single one's delivered. There's not been a lull in the action. You sometimes experience it on fight nights. One fight doesn't live up to expectation, and it takes the sort of vibe of the event down. Yeah. But it's not happened. Every single fight has delivered.
Lots of fireworks, some stoppages, submissions. It's had everything really.
But it shows how Zagi's put a really good card together.
Yeah, excellent matchup so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the official introduction, the fighter fighting out of the red corner, weighing in 66. He's 26, touch 5'9". He fights out of the Eagle Fight Club and hails from Dagestan, Umakhan. This way Ibragimov. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in 66. He's 28, touch 5'10". He fights out of Golden Axe team and hails from Portugal, Artur Alex. Your referee is Paul Cross.
So our second pro MMA fight of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds. Red corner, Umakhan Ibragimov. Blue corner, Artur Alex Alves.
Immediately snaps that front kick out.
Oh, his kicks are razor sharp, James. Oh, beautiful left hand there. Just step back, didn't
Look at
connect.
the speed of the hands. I think Artur is lucky that didn't connect.
I think Artur's just realised he stepped into the matrix potentially. There's some incidents outside the cage that don't need to be happening. It's distracting the fighters from what they're doing.
I think they're just standing up and coming forward a little bit. I think that security are just sitting them back down. I don't think it was anything too ugly. Nice.
Action's back on now. As he said, I think Artur's wasn't expecting Umakhan to be as quick as he is.
Yeah.
And there's a noticeable difference in the speed, in the strikes that are being thrown by both men.
I'm not sure where the referee
I think that was
stopped
for open hands,
Okay.
potentially strikes to the eyes. We've seen how dangerous that can be.
Oh.
Missed by a whisker.
Again.
Umakhan's there. Beautiful knee.
Arthur just managed to regain his composure a little bit.
A lovely knee again from the clinch there by Umakhan.
Yeah.
Umakhan driving his opponent into the cage. Arthur's coming back with some knees of his own.
He's got literally nowhere to go at the moment.
I mean, purely selfishly, I want to see Umakhan open up with his stand-up.
Knocks him clean off his feet, but Arthur's still fighting.
Umakhan needs to get past those legs. He progresses. He's almost where he has. He's almost mounted his opponent. He has now. Bad place for Arthur to be. He gives up his back.
Turn his back.
Umakhan's, I don't think, going for any chokes. Well, he might be now.
He's sunk in the rear naked choke there. It's not deep.
He's flattened his opponent out.
Now it's starting to sink under his
Arthur's
chin.
still fighting. He's fighting those hands off. He's not got that hand in under the chin. Umakhan needs to go back to strikes, I think, here.
Yeah, Arthur very intelligently pulled one arm down. It's very difficult to put a rear naked choke on someone with one arm.
Umakhan in a dominant position now. Both hooks in. Striking at will. Cleverly lets his opponent back up. Arthur's looking dazed. I think there he fell down trying to throw his own strike. Umakhan should let him get up.
Yeah, Arthur is definitely shell-shocked at the moment.
Heavy blow landed by Umakhan. Referee's close watching this one now.
And he's landing at will now. This is...
Arthur, his courage is carrying him through this fight, but he's not really throwing anything back.
He's managing to cover his head.
Well, the referee's giving him every opportunity to fight and defend himself.
He is trying to stand back up, though.
Dragged back down to the floor by Umakhan.
Immense strength on the floor.
Heavy shots being landed by the Dagestani fighter.
Referee's seen enough.
Dominant victory there by Umakhan.
Arthur had no chance from the moment he got knocked down really earlier on.
His courage is unquestionable, but Arthur was just outgunned there. You can see it in his eyes, unfortunately.
Yeah, he looks okay, but he looks very dazed.
Again, another fantastic demonstration of respect by both fighters. But you could almost see it, couldn't you, James, when Umakhan threw those first one or two strikes. It was almost as though Arthur thought, I don't know what I've stepped into here, but this guy seems to be operating on fast forward.
A different level of speed, yes.
Well, mercifully, the injuries to Arthur don't seem to be too serious. He's back up on his feet now. Let's hope it's just his pride that's a little bit dented and nothing more serious.
Yeah, not just the speed from Umakhan, his accuracy as well was just phenomenal, pinpoint strikes.
Doctor's just checking over Arthur, make sure he's fine. Obviously the fighter's personal safety is the most important thing this evening.
Yeah, I'm sure he's okay. They're just double checking. I mean, but that kid has the heart of a warrior. He just did not give up. And he was under fire the entire time.
Really good call by the referee. Gave him an opportunity to fight and defend himself, but when it was clear that wasn't going to happen, stepped in and saved him a lot of pain.
Yeah, excellent call by the referee. It was only going one way from that point on.
But courageous performance by Arthur Alex Alves, as he said, James. Been spoken to now by his instructor and corner man. Another show of respect by Umakhan. Fantastic fight. Fantastic fight.
Definitely lived up to his Scorpion name there.
He did. And that lovely way that he just laid back a little bit and then threw the straight left, I think it was, Umakhan. Beautiful, beautiful striking.
Is that the one that took him off his feet?
I'm not sure what took him off his feet. I think it may have been a right hand. But that exchange came a little bit earlier on, but rightfully happy with himself.